the game was what it was. The better team, which we knew is Qatar, different league. It's obvious the way they look on the pitch, the physicality, the basic skill, the passing quality, the final third execution, it's all there, you know. You have feeling that whenever they like, they can get behind you and put good cross and hurt you. And it's really difficult to play against them, especially if you give away certain things like we did today at the beginning of first half and second half. So it was really difficult, but I appreciate our boys' commitment and the faith. And that's something which we need to take out from today's game. Very positive thing, you know, because when you go early down in the game against Qatar, you need to fear a heavy defeat. A heavy defeat, I mean. But our boys just kept playing and trying. And that's what I want from them. And that's part of the learning process. And it's a good lesson for us today, you know. Against team like this, you cannot give away anything. Today that was not the case. We had some poor reactions defensively, some poor passes. And also when we created situations or half situations in the final third, we were not accurate. You know, maybe we had too much respect.
What you have mentioned just that it looked like they were in hurry in front of the Qatar goals. Yeah. So what was the reason behind what you?
Because Qatari players are quick. If you're not in a hurry, they will get ball of you, so you will lose the chance. You know. No, I mean, I'm joking now, but overall, I'm happy. Because as I said prior to the game, the result was not our priority today. My priority as a coach today was to get answers on some questions which were haunting me for a certain time. And as you already know, we're not having any more games prior to the game against Australia. I have all my answers, and that's a huge win out of this game. I have a clear picture, clarity, what needs to be done, and what are the players who can go there. Who are the players who can go there?
Next question.
Hi, coach. Risha Ghosh from Inside Sport. Your team had a couple of phases in the game where they could really score or taken the equalizers. Do you think that your team might get a chance for a comeback should those chances have not gone very?
Absolutely. Listen, we conceded early goal, but anyway we were rising in the game. You could see after nervousness in the first 10-15 minutes, which created 4 or 5 corners for Qatar, and we didn't handle these corners well because number 12 and 16 were always getting there first. They were doing blocks for each other and getting onto the balls on corners. Apart from that, everything was good. You know, we were progressing in our game, we were rising up, and I think we had 2 good situations, maybe to score the goal and to equalize. And then anything can happen, anything, because if we score, Qatar wouldn't be so relaxed, you know, and wouldn't be so confident inside the game. They would have to suffer more and risk more, and that's again another opportunity for us. But it didn't happen, you know. And congratulations to Qatar. Come on, they are out of our league. You know, they are different league. We still need to work a lot. We still need many things to do inside our house, inside our family, about everything what is connected to football. You know, I mean, Qatar spends more in one trip coming here than we all year on all selections. Clear as that. You know, so you know what I'm talking about. Organization-wise, travels, logistics, food, sleep, rest, everything needs to get better, and it will help us in the future. So that's what I'm looking for and requesting from everyone.
Coach, you made 5 changes from the previous squad and you said you were looking for answers. Was there apprehension against Qatar as a preparation game for the Asian Cup or FIFA World Cup qualifier?
I'm quite clear, I think, whenever I speak to you, and I speak with honesty. For us, the most important thing is World Cup qualifiers. Knowing that we're not going to get enough time for Asian Cup, I don't consider Asian Cup such important tournament for us. And I don't want my players to get injured there. That's all I'm going to take care of. Because 3 games against such a big opponents like Australia, Uzbekistan and Syria, we might do something well and we're going to fight. Definitely we're going to leave everything on the pitch. But I'm not worried about that. I need to make sure that we get enough points in our group for the World Cup qualifiers, so we make sure that we have another 5-6 home games in the 3rd round here. And that will be huge benefit for Indian football for the future, you know. So let's stop talking about Asian Cup. We didn't get what we wanted. I was very clear. You give me time, I might provide results for you. Without the time, do not ask about results or anything like that. Just forget it. I will go there with pride to represent India with our boys. We're going to do everything, but there is no time for us to work. 12, 13 days, it's nothing to prepare the team. We're going to face Uzbekistan, who will be preparing 6 weeks. I don't consider Australia someone we can. They are better than Qatar. Okay, so that's out of our league. But we're going to try everything and do everything. And once again, to repeat, let's stay on earth. We got the most precious win in our group in the World Cup qualifiers, away win against Kuwait, opening game. We need to make sure we get points out of Afghanistan games and Kuwait at home. And then we're going to see. Time ahead of us will tell us how much we can progress in the future.
Coach, it's almost impossible to ignore it because understanding the importance of the qualifiers, I just want to know that I can make understanding of all the changes, but can you give me an idea of what went behind Amrinder coming?
I will explain you what was the approach to the game today and what was our game plan. So first I will start with Amrinder. Maybe many of you were surprised to see Amrinder instead of Gurpreet. We all know that Gurpreet had 2 fantastic games against Qatar and he's our first choice goalkeeper. We don't have any doubt about that. But you know why he's our first choice goalkeeper? Because Amrinder is pushing him to this. Did you ask yourself why Gurpreet's form in national team is so different to his club form? Because he's got Amrinder here, who is disciplined, committed, with hunger, with patience, waiting his chance and working hard. And whenever he gets the chance, he's there for us. And this game today was credit to him, to his discipline, to his patience, to his commitment, to his loyalty to the national team shirts, and to providing to us the best Gurpreet Singh we can get. Simple as that. Then we had Sahal and Mahesh being on the bench today, and the reason was simple, because they've been going through some mental fatigue, which was obvious in the game against Kuwait away. These 2 guys played whole games since May, full minutes, for the country and for the club. And we cannot expect them to just keep rising up. No, there will be ups and downs. And then I need to recognize that and as a coach take responsibility and make different game plan for them where they're not going to start the game, but they're going to make impact when they come from the bench. So the plan today was very simple. Give chance to Udanta. We've been carrying Udanta with us for a long time and having doubts, all of us, expecting a lot, not getting enough, you know. Same was today. I'm sorry to say that, but we don't have time to wait more for some players. You know, some players got enough chances. So Udanta will need to go back to his club and there prove to everyone in the country that he deserves the national team shirt again. I'm not harsh on him, don't get me wrong. I love the boy and everyone knows who is close to me that my biggest hopes about big competitions were about Ashikurunian and Udanta. Because they have enormous speed, they have enormous energy, they have enormous endurance quality. You know, but if you don't push yourself every day, if you don't work hard enough every day, if you don't not taking care of your every day in a way that it's your last day, no good things will happen, you know. And we are not the team who can keep carrying people who are not improving on a daily basis or on a yearly basis at least, you know. So that's one. On the other hand, I'm happy that we have Ishan back with us, you know, because he's proving that he's coming back to his best. I just hope he's gonna have enough time with Ivan at Kerala Blasters on the pitch to get certain form, to get few goals. So we have option there. Kepe is looking better and better every day. I'm happy with Chunga, you know, but especially today I'm very happy for Subasic Bose and Raubek. First Beke because he had two tremendous games against Kuwait and today again. He proved to everyone, guys, that he is worth of being within national team. So don't judge his quality anymore, because he was there in Kuwait away, he was today against Qatar. So let's stop being harsh on Raubek. He is the one who is there with Anwar Ali and Sanders Jingan, which are three best defenders we have in the league, and after them it comes Mehtab, Chunga, and others who need to work really hard to take these guys out of position. All right. And Subasic Bose has been with us since the first day, since the very first day. And as you all know, Akash got this position in a wonderful way. And Akash is the one from the youngsters who's been playing on a regular basis for the last couple of years without missing a single minute of the pitch. And it's obvious to all of us who are following all the games that Akash's form has dropped significantly, and it's normal for me as a coach, but his form didn't drop significantly in a way that can hurt the team. He can do more. What he's doing is enough, but he can do much more, you know. So this was a wonderful situation for Subasic to prove himself. He's been working so hard last year, and I felt sorry, to be honest, watching him, but not being able to move Akash from the position and give him the chance. Today was great opportunity to give Subasic a chance to confirm his position for the Asian Cup, and he did it, and I can congratulate to him. He confirmed his position as an option for the left fullback for the Asian Cup. And these are the answers I was looking for. Apuya confirmed his position, Suresh confirmed his position, few more are there. So I told the boys we're going to have a meeting after the dinner. I will tell them what needs to be done, and for all of you to let you know, it's very significant what they're going to do now in ISL in their clubs. You know, I'm expecting much more than what I was seeing, much more, and that will define who will come with us in the list of 23. I will watch each minute again of the game, and only that will make difference. What they were doing in ISL was not enough. That's enough for ISL. That's not enough for the national team. I want more work, apart from the training pitch in the club. I want more sacrifice, more commitment, more hunger. And that needs to be done. Only those who follow these things, they will come to Qatar for the Asian Cup. Okay, next.
We created 3 good chances, but we didn't score. But we give 2 soft goals. So do you think in the first half and the second half we not 100% lapse of concentration?
It's difficult to say, you know. We've been here 4.5 years together, and we never conceded goal opening minutes. Never. In 4.5 years, and we played many games, no? But Qatar is different opponent, you know. If you just allow them to come close to your box, there is already a chance, because they are technically perfect. They can dribble you, they can pass ball wherever they want, you know, to whoever they want. They are making great runs in behind. And we were not decisive. We were not on top of our game at the opening stages of the first half and the second half. And that was costly to us. Simple as that. We need to be better in these situations.
Igor, difficult result, I get it, and you're looking for answers here. You've listed quite a few of these answers. what is your thought on Nikhil Pujari as right back, especially when you're playing games like Qatar where there's going to be a lot of attack? Does this leave the room open for somebody like Pritam Kothari to possibly come in, going into the
As per the right side, we have Roshan Singh and Nikhil. Nikhil is first choice, definitely. He is the one. I would say that at the moment he's the most underrated player in ISL.
Next question.
Roshan is the second option, of course. Always option for that position is Raul Becker. Don't forget that, because physicality, what he brings, and when Anwar Ali comes back to us, then Anwar and Sandesh is a centre backs, and Raul Becker as an option for the right fullback also, when we need physicality there, when we need more defensive blocks and aggression, that will be good option for us.
Next question. Amitabh?
Yeah.
You
You had a
also
question?
ask about Kotal, of course. Kotal is one of the contenders for the position, but we need much more from him. Obviously, he is playing as a centre back in the club, and I don't see him in the national team as a centre back.
You had a question? Yes.
Given the result and given the kind of performance our boys had, we had, so how do you look at the next 3 months from here? Like, did it give out some of the positives that you were looking at?
Many positives, and I always take only positives, and that's my leading path, I would say. I know what are our weaknesses, and that's something we work on the pitch every time when we are together, not only on the pitch, in our meetings, individual sessions. We have meditation sessions. We are probably the only team which is doing kind of a work with a sports psychologist at the moment, which is phenomenal, which is affecting our team in a positive way, in such a great way, So we are trying to bring new things also to our team to improve in each aspect, But there are certain things which I mentioned earlier which are connected to us and are far below the football we play at the moment. If the people which are around us want us to do better, they need to improve much more than us.
Last 2 questions.
Coach, this side, Aditya, this side from Mike. Coach, you have already mentioned that you don't want to alter the team much, leading to Asia Cup and beyond for the time being. But then somebody like Jai Gupta has done pretty well at the left back position. You already have 2 options. Akash and Subhashish in the team.
Yeah.
But how impressed are you with Jai's performance, or are you considering him for the future?
I will ask you and everyone else here not to mention to me players who had 2 appearances in ISL. The guys who are with me, they are playing continuously good football in ISL for the last 4 years and for the national team. So if you think that I will replace one of them because someone had 1.5 good performance in the ISL, you are totally on the wrong way. No way. People started mentioning at the beginning the Partim Gogo, then Jay Wood. Who I'm going to take out from this team to take them in? You tell me that. For each position, I can have 2 players. To take Subhashish Bose or Akash Mishra to bring Jay Gupta. I like the guy, don't get me wrong. But it's a long way in front of him to wear the shirt of the national team. When we start looking at the national team in that way, we're going to be on the right path. So, guys, don't push guys who had 1 good performance or half a good performance and scored 1 goal in the ISL to come to the national team. It's a longer process, proving yourself, confirming yourself in the league, and then pretending to become national team player. The boys who are with us, and we have 35 boys, don't forget, 3 players for each position, minimum. Some position we have 4 players. They've been with us 4.5 years. They know the process. They know the drills. They know how to defend set pieces. They know how to attack. They know how to use flanks. They know their triangles. They know their combinations. And now, we're going to speak about new players when they confirm their quality in the league. And confirming the quality means at least playing 1 full season at the best possible way and being the best player on that position in the country. Then we can speak about that.
Last question.
From one thing is that as Monbir scored that wonderful goal against Kuwait now today, and he has taken part a good attacking football played in the Kuwait match. So did you miss him today? But he's because of that reason of
Yeah,
not
it
playing.
it was said we couldn't have Manvir today, to be honest, but he pushed himself over the limits against Kuwait. I was a little bit harsh on him because I found out that it works with Manvir, when you harsh on him. I did it twice already, and he was the best player on the pitch when I do that. If I'm soft with him, then he's soft on the pitch. So, but unluckily he got injured 2 days back. Probably the game against Kuwait, and then the way we traveled back and losing all night traveling and not sleeping enough, and then at the training session 2 days back, he had one shot with the left foot and he had a muscle strain, so he will probably be out for 7 to 14 days to heal that. And I feel sorry for him because my initial plan was today, if he was okay, to start with him and save Sunil for the last 30 minutes to see how these boys work without him. We were already successful once against Qatar without Sunil, and I wanted to see boys doing well and trying to play without him, for at least 1 hour, and then bringing him, if lucky, last 30 minutes to help us to score the goal. Couldn't work.
Okay, I believe that's all we have time for. Thank you, coach, and all the best for the upcoming.
Thank you very much for your support, guys. Thank you.
Coach, I'll start with you. Obviously, 6 points on the board. What are your thoughts on the remaining World Cup qualifiers campaign in round 2 for you?
It was our goal to reach 6 points in this round. Fortunately, we did it with the good commitment and the performance of the players, which I would like to congratulate all of them for the sacrifices and efforts they did to collect these 6 points. And what I can say is we played this game here. I think we deserve to win the game, no doubt about that, with the best team on the pitch. But that doesn't mean that was an easy game. To keep the control of the game since the first minute, try to be dominant in terms of attacking movements and defensive control, organization. It's not an easy job. So the players, they did well against one team that always fight, always try. But we managed to control the game. We scored 3 goals, and we back home with happiness, of course. And we're proud of our players. That's my opinion. And when we win, it is time for it is Players' Day. So we have to address the questions of the players because they are the ones that they deserve everything when they win.
Afif, your thoughts on the game?
First of all, we are happy and we congratulate our fans. And of course, it wasn't easy to win, especially it was away game. And now, as the coach said, we have 6 points. It's very good for us to be on top of the table. And I think still we need to do more. And we always want to do more. Of course, we always want to win. And it's a good thing that we got a clean sheet also. It's something special, when you play away. We got out with a clean sheet. And we are happy for now. Thank you.
Okay, we'll take the first question.
I'm Sushmita from Uttar Pradesh Business Paper. Coach, how do you analyze Indian team technically, and any Indian player impress you?
What was good to see the India team, despite we put a lot of pressure since the first opening ball. We try to control all the events in the game with pressing, pressing the players, pressing the ball, pressing all over the places. But they never quit, they never stop. And this forced also our team to make double efforts, because was not even one single moment that the Indian team give us a break time to score, to win and score the 3 goals. Was only the result of serious commitment of our players. Keep focused during 90 minutes, which is not easy, especially when you play away with the crowd. It's not easy. So, as I said, the good point for us was to be able to be dominant during 90 minutes. The positive thing was India always give us an headache, because they never quit, they never stop playing, they never stop trying. To see our players in the front line, back line, every time we lose the ball, keep going, pressing, organize, trying to do our best to recover the ball early, was very good to see that. I was very proud to see our players to make that effort during 90 minutes.
Last part of the question.
Can you just repeat the last part?
Yeah, and anyone impressive of Indian team?
The usually either to my team and to the other teams, I always have a special player that I like to praise, and the name of that player it's called team. For me, my team, they play very well, and I'm very proud of them. And I think you guys must be proud of Indian team as well.
I'm not from Akram. One thing is that as you have played India in 2019, there was a draw in Doha. But what the difference you think today? It looked more easy this time?
To be honest, the time that we played in Qatar, I wasn't in the list first game. I was out of the list, and second game I was injured, so I didn't play both games. But it was difficult. The result shows that it was difficult, and in the end, every team wants to grow, you know. And as I'm a player of Qatar national team, I'm focusing in my team. The coach give us some instructions, some training, some tactics we need to follow. So I cannot focus in the other teams, because I'm a player, you know. It's not my job. But I think, as you know, like for sure, Indian they improve, and I wish for them all the best of luck.
Hi coach, I'm Nisha Ghosh from Inside Scope. I have a 2-part question. So, do you think the 2 quick goals on both the starting of the halves, was it very crucial, for you to implement your game style? And my second part is, yesterday you said that 8-1 win against Afghanistan was not good enough. Was the 3-0 win against India good enough for you?
When we say that, yeah, for sure, when you score, when you control the game, when you're a better team on the pitch and you score, that is one thing that happens. You break the confidence of the other team, you break the belief of the other team, and that was very important to kill the game, to show and make Indian team understand that they didn't have any chance in the game. The moment we score, we become more strong, more powerful. And this is about the game. When in our group we have this belief that is never enough, it is because winning or not winning, we always want to find space to improve, to progress, to be better. So that's why if you win 8-0, it's not enough, we want more. If you win 3-0, it's not enough, we want more. So our professional life, it is like this. Tomorrow morning, we wake up in the morning and we're ready to start everything again, to be better, to be stronger.
Coach, in the game versus Afghanistan, and there were chances where players were stopped at times in the box. Are there any things that you will look to improve from this performance tonight?
Yeah, I want to score, keep going, scoring more goals. creating more opportunities, being more accurate. We want to control the game, but play all the time with one attitude to inflict panic, inflict chaos, to create chaos, panic in the other teams. Because we know if we're able to do that all the time, sooner or later the chances will come to us. But the most important thing it is the ability to win this habit of winning. So the more you win, the more we believe that we are a winning team. So there is no way that you create a winning mentality if you don't win. That's the taste that you have to try every single game, winning, and winning with style, winning with dominance. That's the goal and the dream of every single coach, every single team. That's the reason why we work every day.
Coach, just before you, Indian coach has said like a Qatari is in different league, a tough team to beat. So, are you satisfied with 3-0 score? What do you think you have missed some chances?
Football is like that. Sometimes you create less chances, you score more goals. Sometimes you have more chances, you don't score. But what is important is we finish this game with proud of ourselves. First of all, my boys, my players, they play the game with full respect for India. They don't play games or jokes inside the pitch. They make it serious all the time. All the actions, we don't make it easy. We play in our limits. So this is a great attitude from us. That when we show that we are humble, we are a respectful team. But to be humble and to be humble doesn't mean that we're not team with courage, with adventure, positive mentality. We can even be humble, but when it is time for us to perform, we want to be arrogant. We want to be on top of our game. We want to win. We want to do things right, because that's the only way. The only way it is to inflict, to cause all the time fear, panic in other teams, deliver a message to the other national teams that we are here to win, we are here to play football.
Next question.
Yeah, my question to what was your thought on, when Indian team came pretty hard in the second half, or the first half after 20 minutes, they came hard. Did that take you by surprise? And my second part of the question is, for the return leg, are you expecting Indian team, will there be a harsh welcome for them back home?
The second question?
What kind of welcome you expect for the Indian team from your fans?
First of all, about the game situation. Of course, we are two teams in the field. We didn't come alone, Qatar, to play in the field. For sure, we are playing against India, and for sure we respect and fully respect for India. And sometimes we need to defend. You're not playing 90 minutes. The ball with you and you're scoring goals until you retain the ball with you. So sometimes India need to play, and sometimes we need to defend also. As I told in the beginning, it's something special to get clean sheet, when you play away. And the second question, we are happy to be here. It's like it's a good country. The fans, I like the fans, and as a players, we like to play with the fans. And it's something special for us that we play against 8,000 or 10,000 or 15. And I think we are happy to be here. And the most important that we got the win here. Something big for us.
What about the best player?
First of all, we are, I think, 16 players with 5 subs players. There's no best player, we are all of us, we help each other. Today, if I'm good, because Hammam maybe, or Mustafa, or Mu'alis, or the other players, they are near to me, they are helping with us. Kofi maybe he got the clean sheet also, he helped us. So I think it is a teamwork. It will never be an individual role. The best player will never be an individual. achievement or anything. Thank you.
Any other questions? Please correct.
Thank you, coach.
Okay.
Just,
One last question.
Coach, as an Iran coach, you beat the India team 3-0 in 2015, and now also the same score at 3-0. So, actually, do you find any difference in the Indian team in the light of standard?
Probably is my benchmark every time I come to But again, I want to emphasize this as a matter of respect of Coach Igor and the Indian players. Was not an easy game for us. As when I was here, I remember with Iran, it was not an easy game. It looks sometimes with the result that things at the end they look easy. But as I told you, to keep the players 90 minutes focused, attacking, defending, focus, concentration, it's a lot of job, a lot of effort. It's not easy. And I must say that yes, it was good. Now today we have to win 3-0. It's a good result for us. But the best feeling that we have when we leave this pitch here today, it is because we play good football. We play with a lot of efforts, sacrifices, and we're proud of what we did inside, what they did inside the pitch. I was on the sideline, for us the change of humidity also in the second half started to affect the decisions. I could see it from outside, but I was pushing, and they never quit also. As the Indian players, they never quit, and congratulations to the players, because to do that during 90 minutes, it is respectful for respect to fans.
Thank you, coach. Congratulations to both of you, and all the best for your